My deepest falls to the deepest fall. I'm thinking deep, man, I think so deep. My deepest falls to the deepest fall. I'm thinking deep, man, I think so deep. My deepest falls to the deepest fall. I'm thinking deep, man, I'm thinking deep. My deepest falls to the deepest fall. Thinking deep, man, I think so deep. My deepest falls to the deepest fall. Thinking deep, man, I think so deep. My deepest falls to the deepest fall. My deepest falls to the deepest falls. Most of the people speaking of fools. Most of the people speaking of fools. Like fuck them, man, no round of applause.
Hello and welcome to the Yzer podcast.
To the people speaking of fools, like spitting up bullshit, meaning loot, man.
Every Sunday, 8 p.m.
The people speaking of fools, most of the people speaking of fools, like fuck them, man, no round.
Out there for your entertainment. If you're interested in Southwest music, media, radio, this is the podcast for you.
Thoughts I'm thinking, so I'm sick when I spit, man, I'm rinsing. When I write these bars, I'm hardly blinking. I'm straight up scarring the page when I'm inking. That's me, that's me, that's me. I'm sick with a pen and a PAD, not passing the mic like a relay G. DJ, bust me a replay, please. Bars are infesting the beat like fleas. Wanna get through the door, but the gap's so squeezed. Don't matter if you're sick and your rap's on fleek. New guys starting to rap each week, so I guess it's down to the way that you market. But right now, man, I'm taking charges. So when I'm back, man, I drop with the hard shit. Fuck that, man, I drop with the hard shit. Be locked down, I'll still be writing, I'll still be striking the beat like lightning. I'll still be grinding, I'll still be rhyming, I'll still be shaking the beat so frightening. Yeah, they can try take my voice, but there's no way to take my speech. Can't stop time and it just got keys. Life goes on, it won't stop like freeze. Like laugh out loud, that's true shit too. Cuss me, I run for your bullshit crew. Got them like them, man, got me too. So watch, I can turn man black and blue. Roll so cold that the mic might freeze. That man there ain't got lines like these. Hopefully my lines might buy my keys. Like fuck those, I'm already blind in these. My deepest falls to the deepest falls. Most of the people speaking of fools. Most of the people speaking of fools. Like fuck them, man, no round of applause.
That there was Enemy MC.
The deepest pool. Most of the people speaking of fools. Like
Hope he's holding it down there in HMP.
most of the deepest fools. Most of the people speaking of fools. Most of the people speaking of fools. Like fuck them, man, no round of
You know how it is out there sometimes, man. Sometimes people need to do things to make a little money, and sometimes the things we've got to do to make a little money aren't on the right side of the law. But yeah, big up Enemy, man. I hope you're holding down, and hopefully you get to hear this podcast soon. Right then, well, moving on. As I'm sure most of you will be aware who will be listening to this podcast, we just came off with the Mogul Minded Group Regional Awards, where I was presented with the Mogul Minded Group Regional Honours Award. It's probably the biggest honour and privilege of my entire life. You know, I've held a couple of wrestling championships locally in the Southwest, but yeah, even the buzz from winning titles like that is nothing compared to being honoured by Charmaine Lawrence and Kev from Mogul Minded Group, Skrilla and KC, and to those of us who know them. Like, I'm still finding it hard to get over it. I mean, you know, two people that I used to watch and people that I used to respect in their field show me a lot of love and respect by honouring me, even though I've fallen short twice in their award shows. I didn't win the Best Music Video in 2017, and I didn't win the Best Entrepreneur Award in 2018. But to walk away with the 2018 Honours Award, it's just an indescribable feeling, and I feel so good, and I feel so happy, and just I was really emotional on the night too, as the Ross Barnett Show boys were saying on their podcast, on the Facebook Live podcast last night. You know, I was quite emotional, I was crying. Apparently I made some other people cry, I wasn't aware of that. But yeah, the feeling that the Mogul Minded Group Awards gives people in my city, in Bristol, and in the Southwest in general, it's like an extra goal. I mean, we all work hard because we want to get our businesses to a certain point, and we all want to get our businesses to, you know, a profitable and, you know, popular level. But the Mogul Minded Group Awards, well, at least for me and my team, like we work hard all year because we want to be nominated. Our team want to win those awards because those awards could open bigger doors in future. But to me, a Mogul Minded Group award is massive. That's like the crowning achievement in Bristol. If you win one of those, then you're somebody special within the Southwest and within Bristol. I truly believe that. And yeah, I just want to thank the whole team behind Mogul Minded Group. I'm very aware it's not just Charmaine and Kev, and you know, obviously the host, the Ross Barnett Show that were there. They were a brilliant host. I really enjoyed that. Obviously, Word Life produced music, and Ace Brown, all that, they brought up acts as well. It was wicked. I really enjoyed the acts, especially a girl called Crush or something like that on her Instagram. But I think she was wicked. I really liked her style, and I really liked her vocals. yeah, she was somebody that really impressed me over that night. Some of the winners actually were great to see. So like Smoke Cloud UK's CEO was in the same category as me, Laszlo, and he won. He was brilliant, and all the stuff that he's done, like going to NAS Festival over these like 3 or 4 years that he's been there, and you know his new shop and his crazy pop-up shop tours. Like, he's done so well over the last few years that I'm not even feeling bad the fact that I didn't win the Entrepreneur Award. I'm quite happy that a guy that has been doing work for as long as me, even a bit longer than me, has been absolutely smashing it and is getting recognition from his fan base and his supporters, and actually voted him through. And you know, he got to beat people like Roger Moore, Miles Hu, Jade Royal, is it Cleo Watson as well? All very, very popular people in the southwest and the Bristol area. And he did it, and yeah, man, that's a very, very popular category. And he beat me too, but I'm not sure how really big my following is, so I'm not going to say he had too tough time beating my following. But yeah, man, fair play to him, and you know, respect. I really respect a guy that can do business and have a smile on his face as well. Also, I should shout out the best fashion brand, man, like Yzer, DLMTG. Of course he had to win that, man. Come on, that's 11 years now in the game, doing massive things, man. Yzer is a massive inspiration to me. Like, you know, I dabbled a little bit in t-shirts for a little while. I'm still intending to go back and doing a line of merchandise and clothing. And if I could ever have an impact as big as Yzer, from music to clothing to the videos that they were putting out to the movement they made to the medallions they've got, if I could ever make something that big, man, I could be a very happy man. Yeah, I got a shout out. It was very, very, very well deserved victory. I think he was honoured in either 2016 or 17. One of that. I know he won an award somewhere else within this MMG world that we love. Also need to shout out Ray Williams, and that's my big brother right there from GTTR and Mass Combat, and also the One Caribbean restaurant which will be opening soon. He was also honoured for his work with young men in the community, you know, with boxing and what he's done with his sons, and you know how he's changed his entire life from doing badness on the streets to running legit businesses. Yeah, I have to shout him out. And also Lynn Val Stewart, you know, who was nominated for best fashion brand this year. Fell short, but man was also honoured, and you can't take that away from him. The honour award was very deserved. He's covered the city in Hustle for Freedom. I see it everywhere. Also, God Made God's Clothing. I need to give them a little shout out as well. You know, they were nominated for fashion brand. That's 2 years in a row now they've been nominated. Okay, they fell short, but they were honoured last year for their work. And you know, I mean, it's a tremendous privilege to be nominated, and I'm sure they all feel great about it. But yeah, I'm hoping third year we're going to see a God Made God's Clothing victory for the fashion brand. Well, I think I've spoken enough about the MMG Awards for now. I might come back and talk a little bit about it later on. We've got some other things to talk about. But for now, I've got another bit of music coming up for you here. This is Jolene and OneSoul, Touch.
There's a very thin line between us. When I look inside
Every time I wake, I see you, I feel you like never before. I used to feel unsure what we were, but now I know it's pure. All I wanna do is explore. I'm on my way up. We're on our way to the top of the highest peak. Give me your kiss, a kiss so deep.
I've been waiting a long time for you, waiting a long time for you, yeah.
Touch me, tease me, fill me and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. 'Cause of my love you can't control. Touch me, tease me, fill me and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. 'Cause of my love you can't control.
Yo. I absolutely love that track. Jolene and OneSoul, two of my very favourite artists actually. They don't get enough love out here in the Southwest, and I'm forever trying to push their music, and I've gotten played on Ujima recently, and I'm going to play them on this show as often as they send me music, and I've got quite a long library of stuff for them to play. So in fact, I think I've got another OneSoul beat to play right here. Let's play a bit more OneSoul. Play that man, come on, give me some OneSoul.
We can go to the place we love, go to the place we know. I know we can go to the place we love. Oh yeah, go to the place we love. I feel so wired, ooh, so inspired. No time to retire. My heart is on fire for you, for you. Oh.
Big tune there by OneSoul. Very underrated producer there. Probably one of the greatest producers that I've come across. Definitely needs a lot more shine in this arena. Anyway, moving on. I'd like to speak about Born to Capture Media Agency, which is, my company and how this podcast has been born. Basically, Born to Capture is exactly that. It is a media agency. We hope to represent videographers, photographers, graphic designers, set designers, anyone that's really interested in media. So, TV presenters, newspaper researchers, article readers and article writers, all sorts. And, I hope to build a whole team of those sort of people, not only to find them work, but to also put them to work for myself at Born to Capture as we create our own content. I'd like to shout out Louis Hodge, who is our resident DJ. Shout out Cypher, who is a resident artist. Also big shout out to Asterix, resident videographer and editor. Also a big part of Havoc in the Hive. Havoc in the Hive will be doing some work at Born to Capture in the near future, I can guarantee you that. I really like this tune, sorry, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Alright, turn it back down, sorry about that. So yeah, what is really going on at Born to Capture? Right now we've got a lot of editing jobs on. So my editing list looks like this. We have the Let's Talk About It video, which is a woman who is cycling around the world for mental health awareness. Also working on a actress showreel for a woman called Kim. I need to finish off the GTR fights. I have got some more commentary for that, so that needs to go out soon. Working on an Upfest video for Yzer Radio. Also working on a video for Pariah, who's a new artist in Bristol, just starting to pop up. Also have footage and a write-up to do of the Mogul Minded Group Awards, which would be great. And also working with my sponsored boxer, Ash Lane, on some of his media for his upcoming fight news. So that's what's going on with our bookings. Also business-wise, we've just hooked up with Yzer Radio. I've been there about a month now. Worked on St. Paul's Carnival and Bristol Harbour Festival, and soon to be working on the Balloon Fiesta. Also been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. It's a good little crack. It's a good job. I hope to make it a much bigger role in the future. But I'm enjoying my time there. It's good. They've got a lot of new staff on right now, bringing in new shows. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to the future of Yzer and my role within the structure, I suppose. Well, I think that's enough of that. So I'm going to go into another tune now. This is Cypher and Sighting.
Yeah. Look. They never liked me, but I wouldn't like me if I was a sheep like them, so I'ma quietly move on the real while they busy with their sighting, busy with their
Busy with their sighting.
Put it up a plate again, hey, la sangre muy caliente.
Look. They never liked me, but I wouldn't like me if I was a sheep like them, so I'ma quietly move on the real while they busy with their sighting, busy with their sighting. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. No book or law is ever gonna define me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. Yeah, never gonna forget before this whole thing went so hectic. Yeah, better run your regret, reporting tension through incentive. Yeah, coming up another threat, recall we can be so complimentary. inventive, yet you're still fermenting the sentence for the nerves to the downright demented. Hear what the no man say, don't watch what I play. I'm here for the undone change. Support any way that's pushing against this established spiral game. Put on a new base and watch it elevate. Shave your brains, don't wanna calibrate. Maintain that lane or you ain't doing anything great. Hella be selling your soul for the things you can't control. So don't ever be paying the toll. That's man straight link on the low. No. Yeah, that's man straight breaking the mold. No need for the lead or the gold. Yeah, just green to the honest road. No greed to the brownest hole. Nah, it's disgusting how they think that this is just how it goes. With a priority to take anyone out that seems opposed. So where you at when this whole thing falls to a brand new low? Cause Cypher be standing proud to the no and set for the reload. Never liked me, but I wouldn't like me if I was a sheep like them, so I'ma quietly move on the real while they busy with they sighting, busy with they sightings. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. No book or law is ever gonna define me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. Never liked me, but I wouldn't like me if I was a sheep like them, so I'ma quietly move on the real while they busy with they sighting, busy with they sighting. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. No book or law is ever gonna define me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. No book or law is ever gonna define me. I'ma deal on the real until they find me. No book or law is ever gonna define me.
Yes, Cypher, that is a big track. Thank you for sending that in, brother. Well, that's pretty much all I have time for this week. I will be recording a podcast down at the Balloon Fiesta this week. So next time you hear from me will be from the Balloon Fiesta, and hopefully we'll get a couple of interviews there. If not, we'll do the interview parts at the Balloon Fiesta, part back at Yzer HQ. To play us out, I'm going to play one of my favourite artists, BEZ, and this is Statement. Tune in next week. Thank you.
Statement. Yzer. Yeah, metaphors only. Thought that they was big man, really they was phony. Thought that they was Michael, really they was Sony. And as I got older, the universe showed me, it told me everything that glitters ain't gold. Best not to follow clowns down the yellow brick road. If they only had a brain, if they only had a code sniff, what they should have sold, should have left that thing alone. But they never. I love gal, but I switch them up frequent. I do. Why is it I can't find me one decent? Yeah, she off about the things I never bought her. I told her I only stack peas for my daughter. Sorry, I got faith that I find myself a queenie. In the bottom of this bottle like a genie. I'm never leaving on my told I'm not Sweeney. And payback's a used to trust and believe me. I'm number one, spray lyrics for fun. And when I'm done, no complaints that I left you with none. Upset, your flow's wet and your dance can't run. Until you're the hun, my love was really kicking your arm. I let the bars talk for me, the beat talk for me. The current's still the word and the streets talk to me. Raise the bar if your chest can handle it. Raise the bar if your chest can handle. Around here we got kicks like Liu Kang, but the right hand might make your jaw go bang. Talk if you wanna talk, if you can, but the right hand might make your jaw go bang. Ghetto birds with the sweetest words them ever sang. That little ghetto you turn into ghetto man. Oh, you used with him as a younger. Damn, nowadays the right hand that make your jaw go bang. I love it when I do better than expected, and everybody's trying to be a Sherlock detective. How do you make this move? How do you make that one? Jumping up on everything, Samuel Jackson. Do it cause I can, got a plan for my plan. I'm a student of the game, I started as a fan, turned that into a business. Pounds are coming in, that's fully equipped karma, I'm entering my pen. I'm number one, spray lyrics for fun. And when I'm done, no complaints that I left you with none. Upset, your flow's wet and your dance can't run. Until you're the hun, my love was really kicking your arm. I let the bars talk for me, the beat talk for me. The current's still the word and the streets talk to me. Raise the bar if your chest can handle it. Raise the bar if your chest can handle. Skip the drama, save that for your wifey. Bars and intelligence is why you don't like me. Now I got production I added to my forte. All the way in, you can forget about the foreplay. Radio and airplay, easy on the airways. Live on stage, I got the steps to my staircase. Been through the struggle, got a voice for my pain. Heard a lot of people change, but I kept mine the same. I've always been a standout, never had my hands out. Working hard for everything, always made the fans bounce. Every little counts, I'm here to announce I'm working on my syllables, easy to pronounce. Fully ahead of steam, better go and tell your team. Furious with the dream, what does that even mean? Means that I'm right back, relapse with no naps. With that pyramid pack, no gaps in all black. I'm number one, spray lyrics for fun. And when I'm done, no complaints that I left you with none. Upset, your flow's wet, and your dance can't run. Until of the hunt, my level's really kicking you on. I let the bars talk for me, the beat talk for me. The current's still the word, and the streets talk to me. Raise the bar if your chest can handle it. Raise the bar if your chest can handle. Statement, 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 statement.